Hey everybody, me again. And I thought I'd do something a little different this time. Instead of just talking about Battleborn and different stuff I've done in the game, I thought I'd talk about a little bit about myself and some of the things I like in games. Of course, we're still going to do it while I'm playing Battleborn. Or more accurately, uh, while watching myself play Battleborn. I do these commentaries after I've played the game and edit it down a bunch, so in case you're wondering how I did it, that's how I do it. Anyways, this is Phoebe. She's a up-close melee user. Not really my forte, but I like her a heck of a lot better than I like some of the other people. Yeah, that was me beating up someone who was really low health. Not exactly my best kill, but you know, I got it. I'm not proud of it, but I got it. There's me getting hit by an owl. Anyways, I just want to say, you know, there's a lot of stuff I like about games. You know, mostly I've seen me play this first-person shooter, and I do like shooters. But mostly things I like in games are things with a good sense of humor. And you know, this game is pretty good about that. It doesn't take itself too seriously. Characters have funny lines and ridiculous personalities. I mean, Phoebe is this debutante who wields a rapier and floating swords and teleports around and, you know, fights. Well, there's Galilea there. She's pretty tough. I wouldn't want to fight her in real life because she seems to have, like, demonic life-stealing powers. You know, don't fight demons who can steal your life. That's just a mistake. As you can see, that totally killed me. Actually, it was Melkia who killed me. Don't fight Melkia either. And there's Marquee. We'll see a lot of Marquee in this video. But yeah, I like games with a good sense of humor. I'm actually a pretty big Nintendo fan. I know I haven't put up any Nintendo videos, but you know what? PlayStation makes it pretty easy to produce videos, and Nintendo not so much. So, but like, I really love the Mario and Luigi series. I think it's got a great sense of humor. Superstar Saga, I think, is perhaps one of the best games I've ever played. Mario surfing on Luigi, who's a surfboard. You just can't beat that. It's just not possible. But you know, I like some of the other classics too. Half-Life 2 is a great game. Portal, absolutely fantastic. Great humor. Portal and Portal 2, just love those games to death. I mean, it plus has really great physics and stuff in it too. But you know, I also like stuff with like good sci-fi in it is cool too. I like the technology and just these wacky worlds you get. And this is nothing if not a wacky world. I mean, look at this. You got spider robots, people with sonic death blades, people who, you know, use nature as a weapon. I think that was an owl going kind of crazy there. Yep, that's an owl. That's me trying to teleport away. It did not work. Anyways, now we're going to see some of me playing as Marquee. I've done a few videos as Marquee now. I really like this guy, which is very strange. Marquee is absolutely 100% a sniper. I am the worst shot of all time. Okay, maybe not of all time, but I'm pretty terrible. That was me wasting an ultimate. I did a little damage, but I'm going to get this guy. There we go. But yeah, terrible sniper. But I love his like control style, and I do like that in characters. That kind of comes, I think, with liking tower defense games, which is all about like controlling enemy pathways and maximizing damage and limiting opponents' movements and stuff. And Marquee is nothing if not good about that. Oh, wait for it. Yep, there's a long, nice kill for me there. Am I gonna go for the second one? If I cut away, it means I don't. I edited this video a lot so I would show off how good I am for the most part instead of how truly terrible I am at video games sometimes. And you know, that's the thing. It's really not about being good at video games. It's about having fun while playing video games. And if you're not having fun while playing video games, you're doing it wrong. I'd say either if you're truly miserable doing something, stop, play something else, or do whatever you gotta do. But if you're stressing out about things that are there to entertain you, you know, you probably don't understand how entertainment's supposed to work. You know, that's a personal philosophy. I'm not saying if you're having a bad day on a game to stop playing, you're a terrible person or anything. But you know, it's supposed to be fun. And when it's not fun, then, well, it's not fun anymore. And you paid to have fun. I mean, that's a lot of me just talking about, like, some philosophy of video games. And there's a lot of stuff that should be taken in there, like there's a lot of art in video games. It really is an art form. I know there's probably some folks who would say, how can this game, which is just me running around shooting cartoon characters, be art? But you know what? Art is all about taking people and showing them your perspective. Showing them beautiful scenes or sad scenes and stuff. And well, this game is silly and ridiculous and funny, and it's cartoonish. But you know what? That's what they're going for. They're not here to, necessarily make you jump for joy or get the same feeling as like seeing the Grand Canyon or the Mona Lisa. But it makes you have fun. The music, the video, all of it comes together to develop a certain sense. And isn't that kind of what art's about? Is making people feel something? I mean, to be honest, this isn't exactly the game I would pick if I was going to say like the most artistic game that I've played. Actually, that's a pretty good question. I don't really play too many games like that, but there have been a few, I think. I was thinking about Bat and Kata's Eternal Wings in the Lost Ocean, which is, I don't know how many people have heard of that game. It's actually a lot of fun. It's got some really weird battling system with like cards and some of the worst voice acting you will ever hear. But it's also kind of beautiful and has some interesting stories and some twists and some turns. And that's another thing that really good games have, is a good story. That's one of the reasons I wanted to pick Battleborn over Overwatch, is because Battleborn has a story mode to it. And a cooperative story mode. I really do love a good cooperative game. Am I going to get this person right here, right? They're not going to get away? They might get away. Anyways, if you're curious about what the story is of Battleborn, there's probably some videos out there. I might do one myself explaining it. There's not a lot to it. Mostly the campaign of it is a bunch of fairly separate missions. It's kind of confusing to see how they link together because, to be honest, one campaign mission has very little to do with another one. But it's mostly about stopping the bad guy, Rendane, and, trying to save as much as you possibly can. And, at the end of the story, you beat the main boss and everything, but, the fight goes on. And, it's not exactly the romantic or best story of the ages or anything like that. Which, to be honest, I don't know who was expecting that from Battleborn, but it's still got a kind of an interesting motive, that it's not over, that there's always more fight left. That you kind of just have to keep going as much as you can. Oh, hello. He just charged right in my face there. He's gonna get his eventually. Yeah, I only got the assist on that one. Man, I'm just blanking on all the really good stories. I do like the Tales stories. They, I say Tales, some people probably don't know what the heck I'm talking about. I mean the series of games like Tales of the Abyss, or Tales of Vesperia, or Tales of Symphonia. In fact, Tales of Symphonia, Dawn of the New World, which was a Wii exclusive, I think. They might have redone it on some other systems now. Was really a pretty beautiful, if short game, especially for a Tales game. Tales games are notoriously long. But it had some really great story moments, like the villains and stuff. You could actually, I felt for some of them. Like, there was a couple of characters who just, really got to me at the end. That actually sounds like a really fun game to play. I may very well do that. I'm not going to do a video. I don't have the stuff to record video from a Wii onto and put it up on YouTube. If people want to, give me money or something, I could probably figure out how to do it. But in the meantime, you'll just have to deal with my beautiful PlayStation 4 videos. Well, we lost that fight. It was actually really close. This is like me showing off my amazing score. I had the highest score of anyone in the game. I had the most kills of anyone in the game. The fewest deaths. I didn't get the most assists. That's because I finished off my targets. I got the most minions. If you look at some of the statistics, I did really, really well. Like, better than the entire team combined on some of them. This is just me bragging now. If you want to ignore me bragging, you should probably skip ahead, because there's gonna be a lot of it. I was actually just really stoked about this match. I did incredibly well, which is not all that common for me. especially in shooters. I just don't have that kind of twitch reflex you really need. In fact, I'm more of a strategy guy when it comes down to it. Stuff that's like turn-based is more my speed. I like the first game I ever bought was Pokemon Red version. That's me, classic Pokemon. Turn-based action, loved every minute of it, and that kind of got me into turn-based stuff and just strategizing. The Advance Wars games, a lot of fun. Love that kind of strategy. If you're looking through these stats, you will see I am a living god. Took the least damage, did the most damage, did the most overshield damage. And here are my accomplishments, which is all very impressive except for the Bindlebane accuracy, which is 57%, which is just me showing off how bad a sniper I am. And you can see those are some of the marks I got. But now we're getting to the thing I said I would do in a couple of the other videos I've done, which isn't a lot. Eventually. I guess there's more Marquee videos. I am mistaken. There will be some Shayne and Aurochs video towards the end. I've edited it down a lot shorter. Actually, I edited this one down a lot too. The other one was just a big long clip, so I could talk over it. But here, it's mostly going to be me being awesome and getting kills. I think we're going to pop him from way over here. Maybe, possibly. Yep. If you see she got yanked forward there, that's Galt. He's got shotguns and the ability to throw a chain and yank people forward. Mortal Kombat fans are probably consistently yelling, "Get over here," whenever they use that move, which I approve of. I don't play Mortal Kombat. It's pretty much violence for the sake of violence. And, you know, I don't really have a problem with violence in video games that much. I don't think that it really has that big of an effect on people. I think that it's one of those statistical things that, like, truly violent people have a tendency to play violent games. Which, you know, that's not exactly good, but I think we shouldn't ban violent video games either. Sorry, getting a little political there. If you don't like that or you disagree with me, I appreciate that. That's your opinion. Everyone's entitled to it. Where was I? Places, things. I really should edit these commentaries too. But too bad. If you're still watching this, you're okay with my level of craziness. So I want to talk a little bit about things like what other videos you might come to see. I added some stuff I'd already put up. So you might have checked out on my channel the fail on Uncharted. I'm thinking pretty quick I'm going to do some more Uncharted games. I haven't finished Uncharted 2 or Uncharted 3, and I happen to have both of them. So I plan to get to doing those sooner or later. I'll probably record some commentary on that too. So, you know, expect some different games. I've also done some, I really have enjoyed Plants vs. Zombies Garden Warfare 2. You can tell I kind of like the silly shooters, I guess. Which I do. Silly shooters are great. Anyways, I'm going to shut up a little bit about other games and start talking about this one, because it's finally Shayne and Aurochs, who are, again, a melee stealth-based assassin. So it involves a lot of using her abilities to turn invisible, sneak up behind people, and, you know, punch them repeatedly, preferably in the back. She also has, like, the ability to yank enemies closer to her by sending out her demon buddy to grab them and pull them in. And that's me doing boosh explosion. Now, I have, like, no health in this clip, so I don't know why I didn't run away, like, immediately. Especially since there's this little guy chasing me. She has another ability where she sends out her demon fella to, like, just do a huge amounts of area effect damage. Very powerful move, but you can't use any of your other abilities while you're doing it, so it's pretty dangerous if you're not careful. Still pretty powerful. Yeah, and that's it. You know, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you watch some of my other videos, and I'll see you later.